Hi, this is Tina Hewitt, Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in Adelaide, Australia. And today I have just received the June Paper Pumpkin Kit. Let's have a look at what's in the box and see if we can make a card. Okay, so the June one is called Bikes and Blooms. And in the box, I'll just take these out of the box. In the box we have the kit with all the pictures on. So this one makes three different designs and three of each. We have a stamp set and we have a stamp pad. Now, when you subscribe to Paper Pumpkin, sorry about the glare, it's a bit of a grey day outside, so the light's not the best for this. But anyway, we shall crack on. All right. You get, when you subscribe to Paper Pumpkin, in your first box, you will actually get a block for using to put your stamps on. So they will fit all the stamps. Okay, and then after that, you have to keep your block because you don't get any more. So let's open this kit and have a look at the contents. Um, there's a surprise every month um, and a creative escape. So you can have a bit of me time, bit of play time, get your creative juices flowing. Let's take this out of here. Get rid of that plastic over there. Oh, the lighting's not that great today, is it? Sorry about that. Might have to get some better lights later. Okay, so in this one we've got some twine. We have a bag with some little tiny butterflies, some dimensionals, and some glue dots. We have some nice envelopes, and it looks like we've got three different envelopes for the different cards. Okay, I'll just move this out of the way. And we have, oh, this is nice. Look at that. That's a nice design. It's one of the cards, and we have card bases. So we have some nice watercolor wash backgrounds. That's one. Got some more pop outs. Ah, okay. Looks like these are little pop out die cuts. And we have some more card bases. Three card bases. More pop outs. Little banners. More card bases. Yellow. More, more pop out. Oh, that's a okay. Some more pop outs. Little labels there. Clouds. A couple of bikes. And that's the backing sheet. And then we have the instructions. So on the instructions on the back, they show you the stamp and they show you the contents, and they also give you coordinating colours that go with it. So if you've got basic black, Calypso Coral, Crushed Curry, Lost Lagoon, Old Olive, Pecan Pie, and Silver. So yeah, so there's some silver shiny foil bits on where the bikes are. Yeah, so that's the instructions. So, and with the instructions, they have a ruler down the side. So you've got both centimeters and inches, and we might need that for the twine. And then on this page of the instructions, it shows you what you need for each card. So you've got card 1, 2, and 3. And so this one looks like it's got quite a few little bits in that. And we've got bits in that. Oh, let's have a look. So we see if we can work out how to do the first one. So I'll just put this over here. And so in the instructions is the green base. I've got all of these bits here. I'll have to move them to the side and sure, just move them up to the top, I think. Put the stamps down here. This up the top so I can get to it. So I get one of the card bases, green one. Okay, and then we've got one of the bikes with the flower thing. I'll grab this one. There's two on that other sheet. Grab one of those. And then we need a dotty. I don't think we need anything from that one. I'll put all these cutouts together, I think, so I can see what we need for each one. That might make it easier. There's the other cutouts. So now we need that one. I need one of these dotty pieces. Let's pop that one out. So they just pop out. And we need like a circle top shape on one of these. Another sheet. It would be nice if they're all together on one sheet. If you can't have everything. Okay, that's that one. And we need one of these. We do need some butterflies. And we'll see. Have the stamps. Have a lovely day. Now with these instructions, one thing to note is that, so if I can get this close to the camera out of the shadow so you can see, there's little grey dots that corresponds with these glue dots on the back. And these little hexagonal shapes correspond with dimensionals. We've got mini dimensionals there. So I think I've got just about everything I need except the twine. Now twine's a little bit fiddly for me to get off here, but also see how, oh no, I found the end. There we go. Right, that's ready to go. So you'll only need like a pair of scissors. I've got the block from previous kits, so I'm ready to go. You might want a bone folder just to reinforce the crease. I'll grab mine over here. Right, okay. It goes that way. Got my bits and pieces here. Now to get the stamp ready. So we've got have a lovely day. When you first get photopolymer stamps, I like to just rub it on my skin because sometimes they have like a coating and the ink might not stick to the stamp real well. So do a bit of that, and that tends to help there. Now I'm just going to grab another thing. Here's a little tip for you. What I also like to do with new stamps is use my Versamark, and I ink them up and stamp that a couple of times. So this cardboard piece is great for testing the stamps. Don't have to clean that off. Now, because I'm a demonstrator, I'd like to use the full-size stamp pad for stamping. So although I might need to use a small one depending on how inky this stamp pad is. Oh, that's all right. Okay. So have a lovely day. So that is on. I'm going to stamp it with the straight edge there, about there. Day. And then I will need to get that off and I'll clean my stamp. What is that? Okay. Using the Versamark helps to just reduce the staining a little bit, not a lot. It will stain more over time. But let's see. So I'll put this one back on there. And then I'll grab the flower stamps, which is this one. We peel that off. And another little tip with photopolymer stamps is when I put them on the block. I don't always do that. I tend to put the stamp on the table or the surface and then pick them up with the block. The reason I do that is because these could stretch a bit and go out of shape. And that's a way to keep them in shape. Now, it doesn't make a lot of difference for these, but for other stamps where you're cutting them out with dies, that might make a difference between it lining up and not lining up. So let's have a look. We have this one here. I have to stamp this over here onto this shape, and look, they've put the space there just to make it easy. That's not bad. I didn't test it on the cardboard, but that's all right. I think that's all my stamping done. Okay. Put this stamp on the sheet. Nice flowers, and there's a thank you and best wishes. It's a nice set with nice greetings. I would use all of those. So have a lovely day. So now I've got my elements here. And next thing I need my dots and my dimensionals. So I've done my stamping, put my little glue dots. Tend to like to use my take your pick tool, and I'd like to put this. I'm just putting the little dots on here. They have a white paper on the top, and then got this one with the dimensionals in. Let's take that one out. Don't want to lose the little butterflies. Okay, and dimensionals. I'm going to put some over there. And when you do take dimensionals, you start from the middle or from top corner. There's a question for you. I like to start from the corner and work across. I don't know why. That's just me. That's just a little quirk of mine. And anyway, we went my way across. I might put one, shall put one in the middle. Might not need one in the middle. That's all right. Okay, so I've got that. Oh, I'm going to need quite a few dimensionals on here. And on a few on that one, on the little banner. So put 3 on that one. Might use my take your pick tool for the this little thing. In a minute. Sorry, getting tongue tied here. Okay, and so this one is only the third kit that's been available on subscription in Australia. And each month there's a different theme. So I've seen a preview, a sneak peek, if you like, of what's coming in the next couple of months, and they're really good. So um, the next subscription period is open now. So it means if you subscribe now, you'll get the July kit, which is great because they've got little easel type cards. If you don't know what an easel card is, it's a fun fold. It's probably the very first fun fold I ever learnt how to make, and it just gives a little bit of extra pizzazz to your card. So it's not just a straightforward opening card. It has a part of it that sits up like an artist easel. That's where the name comes from. And then that holds lifts an element off the card for interest. Right, so I think I've got enough dimensionals on there. I'm following the diagram, more or less. So I'll just do this now. I've got that. Okay, now I'm ready to put these onto my card base. I'll put my card base there. Well, no, I won't because I'm covering up how to put it. So I'll put these things down here, put my card base here. So then I need all right, so probably need to put this one first. Oh, sticking. Oh no. Here we go. Let's gently move that. Oh, got it. That's sticky. Right, okay. No, I'm done. Right, so put this one about there. Doesn't say what to do first. That's interesting because I would have put, yep. Oh, that's okay. We'll put this one here. Yeah, I'm going to put my this one, the greeting, have a lovely day, on my banner first. That's just my thought. So I can line this up. So it's about there. And then I'll put my banner in the card front, and it's got to go in the corner. Well, not corner, but along the edge. There we go. It's that one. Then we have the bike. I don't know if that's any quicker than picking them up with my nails. Oh, I said pick up a few. No, I think I might just pick them up with my nails. I'll pick. have little dimensional backings all over the place, but that's all right. I'll sweep them into a, a little container I've got here, a little bin. Be careful because I pick up the wrong. Yeah, stuck to somewhere I don't want it to stick to. Right. Oh, stick at that. Right now. So this one goes over here. Got to line edge of the bike up. There we go. And then got the stamp flowers in the basket that goes on top. Basket there. There we go. And then I've got a little bit of twine. So they suggest 30, 12 inches. No, I don't think so. Oh, 12 inches or 30.5 centimeters. Um, I've got my thing is about that long. No, no, no. What I like to do, because it's just a bow, just to put a little bow there with a little glue dot. So what I'm going to do is I do what I do. I get the end of the twine and I make two loops like that. And then I put one to the other one like that. It takes a little bit of fiddling. So I pull that tight like that. There we go. And then that is supposed to go on there. It's even that. That's not even half of the length, and that's too long. I will do that shorter. But we'll just press on over there. Okay, now I go grab my scissors. I'm going to cut this shorter anyway. Got that one there, that off there. And then I need one of those little glue dots. A little glue dot, and I put this there. But what I'm going to do, I'm just going to roll it up because it's a little bit flat. You don't need it that big. I'll just roll it up with my pick tool. And then put that there. Now the final touch. There's little metallic, yeah, metallic thing. So, yep, so that's, I don't know if you can see that, they're a little bit shiny. There we go. All right, just need to put a couple of these on. Three little butterflies. Where do they go? One's in the flowers. Start from down here. One's in the flowers about there. And two in the top of the card. Whoops. Uh-oh. Here it goes. Didn't go too far, so that's all right. All right. Just nice little mess here, but that's what crafting is. So let's see if I can get that. There we go. You can see that. Sorry about the lighting. It's a bit of a dull day. It's raining outside at the moment. And it is late in the afternoon. It's 4 o'clock, so the light is going. But anyway, that is the first card in the paper pumpkin kit for June 2026. Nice little card, and I'll just change back to me. I hope you enjoyed that. Um, I look forward to making the rest of the cards in the kit, and then we can look at some variations. What you can do with this kit, you can expand all the paper pumpkin kits. The way they make the card bases that you can cut them apart and make twice as many cards. But that's it from me for now, and I hope to see you in the next video. I'll see you soon. Bye for now.